Welcome back to another part of the speedrunning tutorial, guys. We're so close to finishing the run now. We only have 2 more levels before the final boss level. Eater Joe is probably the most difficult of the two. Just for playing alone, just in general, it's more difficult. The penultimate level does have quite a bit of tethering and hoop skills, but you don't have to do those, so I guess it's a safer level. That blue bar at the bottom of the screen, the glitch, happens every time. He does talk in the PC version in that bit. So Joe just gives you this firefly. And now you're in the dark. So this fist, the fist is where your your firefly is, so that's where the light goes. You're going to run and jump off here. You know the timing once you practice it a lot, you know when to jump. Jump off and hover and you get onto the second platform, and then you can land. If you do it right at the beginning of the screen transition, like this, you land right there, don't get hit by him, and you can just punch him. So there's that first bit. Now just hover above the cloud so you get maximum height when you jump off it. So you can break this cage. Go off it now. Duck and wait for the guy to shoot. Then jump and hover maximum. Again, maximum jump. You can hover a bit. There's a life here. Then you're going to quickly jump. And I can hear the mallet coming towards me. So I believe there's 4 cloud platforms before the hard surface. Yeah, there are. Okay. So you land on the second one usually. Then you can jump to the 4th one if you want to. Get here and then just do a really long jump and make sure you don't die. Go up here and go up to the top right. All it is about is making sure you don't die. So I'll just show you it again. There you go. First screen done. And you'll impress everybody with how well you can see in the dark. So run to the left. Run and then hover to land on this one. So with holding up or holding down, just jump off this ring really early. And you go all the way down here. Go to the right so you don't get hit by that spike. Jump over. Now I wait here for like a second, because that makes the cycle good. If you go too soon, you'll get hit by one of the spikes that was travelling to the left just then that you saw. So now go. Run over this bit. Jump. Jump, and if your cycles are perfect, you'll get this early cycle. Then you can jump over this guy, or crouch. Jump up here. If you're fast enough, you can actually like jump up and then go to the right and quickly move down here. But you have to be in the top right. You have to go there, because that spawns this cage. You have to. So with practice you can do this jump without getting hurt, but still, it's difficult. It doesn't really matter if you're on good enough health. Just basically go along here as fast as possible. I'll show you again. So you don't have to wait for him, you can just keep going if you're fast enough. Jump on here, and that cloud appears. Take the checkpoint if you need to, and break the cage. Okay. So, across, up these hoops. Now we're going to do the usual super hoop thing of punching above the hoop. You know the drill. I'm not going to be holding up or down here, because that gives me distance instead of height, and we just want height. So just hold to the right, and that gives us a nice jump here. You can do the same for this one as well. That used to be one of the hardest jumps in the game, which is quite funny. Before we knew anything about punching above a hoop. Get that cage. If you're low on health, there is an extra life over there. Just run on those clouds. I want to show a lot of different places to get lives, because if you're on your first runs you might die a lot. So hold down or up to, shoot yourself all the way over to the left, so you don't get hit by the ball. Just dodge everything now, really? Like I said in the end of my previous video, a lot of this is just being fast. There's not tricks to this level. It's all intended, it's just fast. You can go in between those. Now, jump, a big jump here. Oh wow, that's actually quite strange. I'm not used to that because with my timings, the cloud doesn't appear there, so I don't land on it. But yeah, if you're around here, jump around here and it will spawn the cage. So if it doesn't spawn as you're falling, just jump up here and it'll spawn. That's why I say do a big jump, because you go over to the left and you fall into the trigger to spawn the cage. You don't have to go on that hoop, you can just hover, run, and they'll jump over you. So now if you have enough health, get hit by this guy and keep running. Jump here, you have to jump there, because if you go below, you will spawn some enemies in front of you. So you want to skip that little crevice there, because you don't want to spawn the enemies. So just do that. Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, I want some good health here. This is fine. Just go down here, crouch, hit the plug, and jump up here. Another possible place to get a life, if you run jump over here, there you go. Those almost recently found lives. There's probably loads of places to get lives that we don't even know about. I use this frayed wire bit here to jump off, which spawns the ending post right where we started. 2 more screens to go. You can see this is much more straightforward than the last level. Jump off here. Punch, punch, move to the right so they don't hit you. This switch sometimes decides not to move. Okay, this bit, there's 2 options you can do here. You could either hold punch, until you get to the fist and then quickly duck, because that will mean your fist will go underneath the balls. So, like that. That's the first thing you can do. If you do that too late, like if you don't crouch fast enough, the fist doesn't go through, and then you don't punch it, so that's bad. So that's the first thing you can do. That's the one I personally do. Or you can crouch and then punch at the first possible moment. Again, it feels like RNG for these next boulders. Just decide what to do at the time so you don't get hit. I usually stay on the left-hand side, but sometimes the patterns are just really horrible. Stay in the middle so these boulders don't hit you. And don't go punching randomly, because then they'll break. Here, go from hoop to hoop. You can hold up and boost, but I don't recommend that because you might miss, and that'll be terrible. I also don't advise getting these tings, I'm just doing it because I'm crazy. Because if you get hit by the spikes, you're dead and you start at the beginning. Because if you haven't noticed, there are no checkpoints in this screen, and it's a long screen. So you have to jump up there to spawn this cloud and cage, and then just climb up. Okay. I don't think there's been anything I've missed of explaining. I don't think there is much to explain. And now a huge change in scenery. This screen is quite difficult. It's just difficult platforming, that's all there is to it. We're going to jump, 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 jump. I like to hover here so I'm slow as I go through there. If you hold right too soon, you'll get hit and you die. If you're too late, you just die like that. So wait a bit and then move to the right. There's nose fish. To be safe, wait for it. You want to... Okay, so what you're going to do here is this. That's what you're going to do to save a bit of time. To be safe, I wait for him to almost do the 3rd nudge of the ball. So now. Then he did the 3rd nudge, and then I move. The cage spawns behind you, and you break it. Now jump right off the edge. Oops. Run and jump right off the edge. And then then jump again. Jump deliberately, and that thing will deliberately hit you. You want that to hit you. Jump, jump, jump again. It hits you. Get on this. If you're fast enough, you'll get that early cycle right there, but you might miss the ball like that. So I don't recommend that. What I recommend doing is just wait for the next cycle, like that. And then you get to here. Now jump over this mallet. Do not duck under it, jump over it. Because if you duck and the ball that you're on is bouncing slightly upwards, you will get hit by the mallet and you'll die. I learnt that the hard way in the middle of a personal best run. So then you can punch this guy. I missed him, doesn't matter. Or you can just jump over him. And then you can just run and jump, and then run and jump. Just like that. You will die there more often than you think you will. It's a difficult stretch. But anyway, that's Eater Joe's. And I actually got through that quite fast. There's not much to explain though. How long have I got on the video? Let me just check. Okay. I will leave stalactites for another video. So thank you guys for watching again. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next part. Almost finishing the run. Almost there. So see you guys later. Bye bye.